When I was 6 years old, I met a man on my front lawn. He appeared out of thin air. He knew me, and he said to me, "You are my future wife." From that day on, my life held a secret that was mine alone. I was waiting for a ghost from the future. He would appear behind me on the swings when I was 18. He would bring me a flower from the future on my 20th birthday. He watched me grow up, and I, in turn, fell in love with him again and again at all his different ages. I waited for him for many years, until in the university library I saw that familiar face. This time he was no longer a phantom, he was there in my time. But when I called his name, he didn't know who I was. It was then I understood. For me, our love story was a reunion, but for him, it was just the beginning. I married a man who could disappear at any moment. At our wedding, he was late by only a few minutes, yet he had aged by more than a decade. He could use his memories of the future to win us a house, but he couldn't save our unborn child. The man I fell in love with was a collection. The young him, the middle-aged him, and the him with graying temples. He had seen all of the future, but he was always vague about his own end. I knew, however, that the vision of him with a gunshot wound to his abdomen was his deepest fear. When that Christmas finally came, I didn't cry. I just held him tighter than usual. I knew it was our last goodbye in the present. He died. But 5 years later, he appeared once more on the same lawn where we first met. He kept his promise. Time took his life, but it sent my love back to me, again and again. My waiting will never be in vain.